What's up everybody, it's Lucas. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to be making something out of leather. So here are some examples of things that I've made in the past. All Pokemon related. And today we're going to be making Jigglypuff. Bear with me, this is my first video for leather crafting, so I'll try to make it to the point and stuff, so stick with me. So I've already gone ahead and prepped this piece of leather, cut it out at least. So I'm going to wet it with a sponge. Just get it so that the whole surface is wet, let it soak in, kind of start to get this darker color, and then we're going to let it start to dry. Other tools that we're going to need today are just a knife. I'm going to be using just this straight bladed knife here. And then we're going to use this Bevel. Alright, so the way I like to do these is I like to start off with my piece of leather. Sometimes I'll leave it as a part of the whole and it can make it a little bit easier to work with and cut it out at the end. But today, just for the camera, I just wanted to keep it simple and small. So once this starts to dry a little bit, then I like to take this image, which I just printed off of the internet. It's just like a coloring book image. And you can pick any Pokemon you want. I'll be doing lots of these videos, so let me know in the comments what Pokemon you'd like me to do like this. Then you just, once it started to dry just a little bit, so that it's not going to get the paper soggy when you lay the paper on top, I take the paper, lay it down, and then I just take a pin, a big pin. I'm going to do this all upside down so it looks good for the videos here. Let me tilt this one down just a little bit so you can kind of maybe start to see what's going on down there. And I just take a pin and I'm just going to trace this, just the image we want, just this Jigglypuff. So here we go. Start with the feet. I may speed up some of this footage. Carefully tracing, pressing pretty hard, because the goal is to actually leave an imprint on the piece of leather here, left from the tracing. I don't know if other people do this, but this is something I discovered that was really easy and accurate. So I might put this in the time lapse and try to speed this up, but I'm going to go around and trace this whole thing out. Okay, so back in regular motion, hopefully. I've gone through around and just traced this, and it's not a perfect tracing, but I won't be able to cut it out perfectly either, so it doesn't have to be 100% accurate. It'll look better once we cut it out. So as you can see, you're left with like a really good tracing or image of what you want to transfer onto the leather. So I'm just going to use this very basic knife just a straight blade. Polish it up a little bit here. Looks a little bit like it's drying out just a tiny bit, so I'm gonna hit a little bit of water. Now I'm gonna go through with this swivel knife, and I'm gonna just, with my knife at about a 45-degree angle, I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna cut all of this out. So on the outside lines, I'm gonna press pretty hard. On things like the eyes and the hair and the lines in the ears, I'm gonna press lighter because I just want to try to create an illusion of depth as we do this. So probably put it back into fast motion, and I'm gonna cut this out here. Coming out of fast motion, I hope again. So I've gone around and I've used the knife and I've cut along all the lines that we just transferred from our image. Oops, I was down over here. Hopefully this is on camera for us. But so next we're gonna just take the beveler. And just to recap a little bit, on these outside lines I do them a little bit heavier. On the lines like the details of the eyes, I go much lighter because I just feel like that helps create the illusion of the true shape. So now we're just going to take our beveler, and I'm just going to bevel all of these outside lines and anything that looks like it's lapped over itself. So I'm going to go all the way around the outside, around the ears, around the top of the head. Then we'll follow the hairline around. I'm going to bevel real lightly around the eyes because I don't want those to look like sunken in, like he's got some sort of sickness or disease. Then I'll probably go pretty heavy around the mouth, and then pretty heavy around this arm right here because it's going to make it appear like it's out front. So probably put this in fast motion because it's going to be pretty annoying to hear me tap this so many times. Alrighty, well there it is. I mean, some of them just turn out a little bit better than others. This one looks pretty good, but definitely didn't turn out as great as some other ones. Some images are just seem to be meant for this kind of stuff. So, but I'll do a part 2 on this one, and we'll dye this the right color. So we'll try to get it to be pink, and then maybe some white in the eyes, white around the eyes, and then I think he's got blue eyes, so we'll try to do his irises blue there. So, all right, well, thanks for. Let me try to tilt this back up. Thanks for watching this part 1 of the making a Jigglypuff out of leather, and I hope you guys like these type of videos. It'll be a little bit different than what I normally do. So if you want to see me do something specific, leave a comment, and I'll definitely make one of these out of that Pokemon. So thank you very much. I'll see you guys next time.